Uncle Scruff, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Let's get something clear. Stop comparing yourselves to Black Americans every time you go through something. And don't ever compare an ICE raid to the Civil Rights Movement again. Let's kill the disrespect at the root. Because every time someone gets told no, gets detained, or faces a setback, here come the lazy metaphors. This is just like the Black experience. We're going through what y'all went through. This is our civil rights moment. No, it's not. And we're done playing polite while y'all play dress up in our pain. You're not us, and you never will be us. You crossed the border. We were brought in chains. You wanted in. We were never meant to exist. You chased opportunity. We survived deliberate erasure. You want a better life. We fought for the right to live. That's not overlap. That's invasion. Invasion of a narrative, legacy, and spiritual space. ICE isn't equivalent to Jim Crow. ICE is a system enforcing entry law. Jim Crow was a system enforcing Black extermination under the U.S. flag. ICE sends people back to where they came from. Jim Crow told us you don't belong anywhere, not even in your own skin. Rosa Parks didn't break a border. She broke a lie. That quiet Black obedience was permanent. MLK didn't beg for inclusion. He dragged America's lies into the light and made it flinch. Y'all comparing your citation to our crucifixion. Sit that bullshit down. You're not channeling us, you're robbing us. Let's call this what it is. Legacy theft, historical cosplay, trauma fraud. You want the aesthetics of Black pain without the depth. You want the moral high ground, but not the burial ground beneath it. You don't want to build your own foundation. You want to stand on our graves and hope nobody notices. But we see you, and now we're calling it out. We're not the same, and we don't need to be. We're Black American men, the bloodline that built this nation without consent, compensation, or allies. We're the great-grandsons of men who were whipped for reading. The sons of men who fought wars and came home to segregation. The living proof that God still resurrects what America tried to bury. You don't inherit that. You don't compare to that. And you can't copy that. You can't. And the line is carved in stone now. You want to fight for your people? Do that. You want justice for your community? Push for it. You want recognition? Earn it. But do it without hijacking our history, quoting our martyrs, remixing our movements, or parading in our suffering like it's a costume. Because now that door is closed, that bridge is burned, and that line is guarded from here on out. No more passes, no more parallels. Your struggle isn't fake, but when you wrap it in our legacy, you make it fraudulent. Our trauma is not your symbol. Our ancestors are not your mask, and our pain is not your fucking platform. We don't need to be included in everybody's movement. We don't need our story retold through someone else's accent. And we damn sure don't need to be used so somebody else can get sympathy on sale. Respect the difference or get spiritually evicted. We're done playing polite while people paw on our pain for clout. That stops immediately, or we will continue to check you for it. You're not us, and you never will be.
You're running us over, you're shooting us, all because of the color of our skin. All because we have culture, we brought it here, and we are who we are, and we love it here, and we help people here. That's what we're known for. We help people, and yet we're getting terrorized. We're going through this. Our families are our babies are literally being ripped from our hands.
They used to bury our kids up to their necks and kick their heads off for fun. It was actually a game.
If someone could please tell me if there's something we can do to...
No, ain't nothing you can do.
If there's something we could do to help our people, please just imagine yourself in our situation.
You're not talking to black people when you say that, right?
Imagine your people are being terrorized. They're being ran over.
You want to know where y'all can start? By picking up a fucking history book.
If you literally cannot have empathy for someone, I don't know what to tell you. You're an evil ass human being.
More evil than voting for your own people to be deported?
And you need help and you need God.
Actually, you need God. And that's exactly who you should be praying to instead of yelling at us.
You have no heart.
Give it a rest.
And hell, there's a special place in hell for you. Karma is real. And
yes, karma is very real. And that's why y'all suffering the karma for how you voted in November. Well, glad you at least learned that.
I don't know what we could do to help. I feel so helpless. I just want to help with something. I just want this to end.
Y'all really want to help yourselves stop being crybabies and find unity amongst your community because you need each other right now. Stop trying to gaslight us. We don't care. And we're not supporting anything until these 4 years are up. We are focusing on our mental health, our unity, and keeping ourselves armed. And you should be doing the same. Have the day you deserve, love.
So as an Afro-Latino, I want to address the Latino community. The reason why BOK people don't want to stand in solidarity with us, but they do support it. Staying at home and talking about it is just as important enough, right? Here's another issue. Whenever black people have gone out to these types of protests, and they've done it multiple times, whenever they go out, they're used as human shields. That's one. Two, they always become the targeted people, and they are then their actions are used against them for them to be called violent. Three, we as Latinos need to deconstruct the anti-blackness. That's one. Two, the white supremacy that we have in our countries. Why? Because colorism is an issue. And I keep saying this, I cannot stress this enough, right? We cannot ostracize people who don't want to come. If black people are telling us why they don't want to show up, it's not time for us to plug in our ears. They're explaining to us exactly why not, and this is our chance as Latinos to hear them out, to hear their cries. Because when the MLK movement happened, it wasn't the time. When BLM happened, it wasn't the time. And now we're sitting here saying the same thing again, that right now is not the time to be divisive, which is one thing I'm gonna stop saying. I think it's the perfect time to address it. Retracted my statements. It's the perfect time to address it. And it's the perfect time to get more unity and solidarity. But we have to address the issues within our own community.
Yes. So here's more into why I think that they didn't know that black Americans weren't immigrants. Because now they're switching over to, well, it makes sense for black Americans to be out there protesting because y'all are full-fledged citizens. Y'all can't be deported, right? So I was like, yo, did y'all know that we were full-fledged American citizens that couldn't be deported when y'all came to our country and was treating us like shit? All these various different immigrant groups literally came here and treated us like dog shit. We're racist to us, we're anti-black to us, we're anti-black American to us, stereotyping us, just discriminating against us, talking down on us, all of that shit. So why the fuck would we go out there? Why would we want you to stay in our home when you came in our home and pissed on us? Pissed and spit on us. What sense does that make? So I feel like they're pivoting now that they know we actually, in fact, indeed are full-fledged Americans. But why would we want to keep you here, of all people? Why would we want to keep people who came to our country and treated us like dirt? You was kissing the white Americans' ass because you knew they were Americans. You was spitting and pissing on us because y'all didn't know we were Americans too. There it is.
There is no black and brown unite. There's no uniting us. Because we told you guys exactly what was going to happen and you guys still voted for that man. And now you guys are trying to use us. It's not uniting. You guys are trying to use us because you've seen how powerful our movements have been in the past. And you guys are like, oh, yo, you know what? Let's get up with them. Let's get up with the same people we voted against. Instead of talking to our tios and tias and abuelas and abuelitos, you guys said, we're just going to let Trump get in office. And then we're going to call in the black people, the black Avengers. Yes. Wrong. Incorrect. No. What you guys are going to do, you guys are going to keep doing what y'all are doing. I'm seeing y'all in LA. Congratulations. Keep doing y'all big one. And figure it out. I don't know.
I was on TikTok scrolling right while I was eating my food. And I'm so glad that a lot of black people are starting to wake up from this whole black and brown coalition. Yes, are there a few Hispanics that are cool, genuinely cool Mexicans with black people? Sure. But for the majority, y'all don't really fool with us like that. Let's really keep it a bean. Y'all want to be honorary whites so bad, but then when y'all start getting gaffled up, now all of a sudden, black people, we all, we all are oppressed by the white man. No, when you go to prison, y'all side with them. In the workforce, y'all side with them. On your IDs, you classify yourself as white. Don't know. You'll be all right. And then I keep seeing them saying, oh yeah, black people, they gonna get you too. No shade to immigrants, but we're not immigrants. We're from here. This is our home. Where the hell are we going? Our ancestors built this country so your ass can have a better life, can leave your homeland for a better opportunity. And why would I want to help out somebody that's been calling me all types of mayates or whatever it's called, and niggers, and you're lazy, you don't deserve reparations, you're stupid, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Well, let me sit my lazy ass down. Juneteenth is next week, and we're going to have a ball next week. And not sit here and be worried about what the hell you got going on, because why? We're lazy. See, y'all be thinking we're stupid and forget. No, we're not doing this whole one-sided relationships no more. And that goes for any group that speak down on black people, especially black Americans. How come y'all don't hit up the Asian communities? Y'all better hit them up. Y'all better hit up the other Hispanic groups. No, because especially the Asians, you know damn well they ain't finna stand up for your ass. Y'all treat black people like the grandma out the family, where everybody just go to grandma's house for the voice of reason and to fight for you, to stand up for you. No, we finna sit out because we're lazy. And a lot of people that don't understand what's going out there in LA or have a idea of the politics that's going on out there, y'all need to be quiet. In real life, them Hispanics out there don't mess with them. Because the moment y'all start being up again, then we all types of lazy motherfuckers and monkeys. It's just so funny that they got all the smoke for us. They ain't got shit to do with it, but you don't have this type of energy for other groups or people that are oppressing y'all. But see, this is where we have to take accountability as black people. We've been the punching bag, the scapegoat for so long, they've become used to it. We got our own damn problems, and when we do have our problems, where the hell do they be at? And celebrities, what the fuck are you speaking up for their issues but can't speak up for black people getting reparations?